Good afternoon. We have thick cloud cover today, and that will stick around for the afternoon. 30 our high in Sioux Falls, 26 Aberdeen, 30 with a few flurries in Pierre, and 35 in Rapid City. We'll keep the thick cloud cover overnight with light winds. 26 our low in Sioux Falls, 23 Aberdeen, 22 in Pierre, and 25 in Rapid City. Tomorrow will be slightly warmer with a chance of a few light snow showers. We'll take a closer look coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, midday in KELOLAND.
Early this morning, Iowa police respond to reports of multiple people shot inside a high school. Plus,
Israel's intelligence chief vows to settle the score for the October 7th attack. I'm Tina Kraus with fears a widening war could ignite the region.
good afternoon and thanks for having us in. Authorities in Iowa are investigating a shooting at a high school northwest of Des Moines. A law enforcement official says the suspect in the school shooting has died. The incident occurred just as students were returning to school for the first time since holiday break. Reports say several gunshot victims were taken by ambulance to a hospital in Des Moines. Police say an active shooter was reported at Perry High School before school started today, and officers responded about 7 minutes later. That's a story we'll keep following for you all day long. Turning to weather, it's chilly out there. It's going to get chillier in the days ahead, won't it, Megan?
Yes, it will, Dan. We look to have some cold temperatures next week with some light snow chances for this weekend. Right now, thick cloud cover, 24 degrees in Sioux Falls, a south wind at 9 miles an hour. As we head around the region, that is about the same story everywhere. Thick cloud cover in Pierre, 26 degrees, that's south wind at 14. We have 26 right now in Yankton, 25 in Huron, 19 in Sisseton, 27 in Phillip, and 33 degrees in Custer. And our winds are light out of the south right now at 5 to 15 miles an hour. They are going to stay light for tonight and into the day tomorrow. We do have thick clouds right now, but nothing is coming out of those clouds. And our next chance of some light snow showers starts later on throughout the day tomorrow. So for today, mostly cloudy skies, light winds, 30 are high in Sioux Falls, 26 in Aberdeen, 30 in Pierre, and 35 in Rapid City. For tonight, we'll keep the thick cloud cover. We'll keep the winds light. 26 are low in Sioux Falls, 23 in Aberdeen, 22 in Pierre, and 25 in Rapid City. And we could see some fog redevelop overnight. Then for the day tomorrow, again, thicker clouds. We'll keep our winds mostly light and we'll be a little bit warmer. 35 the high in Sioux Falls, 32 in Aberdeen, 33 in Pierre, and 42 in Rapid City. We could see a few very light flurries or very light snow showers throughout the day tomorrow in central and eastern KELOLAND. Then on Saturday, those snow showers will continue in the morning hours. Light north breeze now, 32 are high for Sioux Falls, 27 Aberdeen, 32 in Pierre, and 36 with some stronger winds in Rapid City. We'll take a closer look at the timing of those light snow showers in just a little bit.
Thank you, Megan. The Washington Pavilion in downtown Sioux Falls had a big year of new exhibits and attractions in 2023. Caleb Hawks and his two boys, Oliver and Benjamin, found themselves exploring new science exhibits. Hawks says he's excited to see what comes next in 2024.
I love that they have attractions built for small kids to engage their learning, to help them desire to learn, to become more than they are eventually. I think it's a great thing that they have here.
KELOLAND's Renee Ortiz is going to look at what the Pavilion is working on this year in her Eye on KELOLAND, airing tonight at 10. On January 15th, Iowa voters will get their say in who will represent the Republican Party in the 2024 presidential election. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem continued campaigning for former President Donald Trump in the Hawkeye State yesterday. Noem spoke about Trump's time in office and spoke out against Trump's competitors in the Republican primary, Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley.
Ron DeSantis closed his businesses down. He closed his beaches down. When it was hard, challenging political pressure and times when everything mattered and your constitutional freedoms were threatened, Ron DeSantis caved to the pressure.
Noem criticized Nikki Haley for switching stances on multiple political issues like America's relationship with China. As Israel continues with attacks in Gaza, there are growing concerns about a potentially bigger conflict for a different front. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is headed back to the region to push for a new round of diplomacy to calm tensions. CBS's Tina Krause reports from London.
Almost 3 months into the war between Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas, there are fears of a new conflict on Israel's northern border with Lebanon. Israeli troops trade fire with Hezbollah militants daily. And in Beirut Thursday, mourners buried a senior Hamas leader, killed in an explosion in the Lebanese capital a day earlier. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah is promising revenge for the assassination that's ignited Palestinian protests across the Arab world, including the occupied West Bank. This man called it a cowardly attack and said Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has just announced the next stage of the war. A war ignited by Hamas's brutal attack on October 7th. The head of Israel's Mossad intelligence agency is vowing to settle the score by tracking down everyone involved in the massacre. But as Israel expands operations in central and southern Gaza, Palestinian civilians are still bearing the brunt of the attacks. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says more than 22,000 Palestinians have died in Israeli airstrikes since the war began. Tina Krause, CBS News, London.
As United States diplomats push to prevent the war from spreading, White House officials say they're putting more pressure on Israel to increase badly needed humanitarian aid into Gaza.